Taylor. So I'm going to be heading over near Jersey Village, and I got a ways to go, but it's tightening up really good, really good. I've got a rotation mark on there as well. This could be a mess. This could be an absolute mess on a Saturday afternoon too. Anybody in Jersey Village right now, you guys aren't warned, which you should be. You should probably be in your shelters. There's not even a, oh my gosh, there's not even a watch down right now, but you guys need to be in your shelters. I'm telling you right now, I know what that thing's showing me. Appropriate song. Good gosh, Texas is so big. State is so big. Alright, so by the way, you see that vehicle right there in front of me, that Tesla that's driving with his blinkers on? Don't do that. Don't do that. It's extremely distracting for other drivers. It's a very bad idea. I don't care how bad the weather is. Don't drive with your hazards on. You can stop and have them on if you need somebody to see you, but don't drive with them on. That's a little safety tip. That's a terrible idea. I wish we never started that. and you're taking a very dangerous situation and you're making it a lot worse. Stop driving with your hazards on. This would also be a very good time to remind people to stop stopping under overpasses as well. Please don't do that, dude. That's going to upset me if I see that. Really, I'm trying to get to Aldine. I'm probably just going to stop there and let it come to me. Might be my best bet. I'm not going to get to Jersey Village. I don't even think I'm going to get to Aldine in time, especially with this traffic. The problem with this is, if there is anything that drops at some point, see, they dropped the rotation marker, which is good, but that doesn't mean it can't go again. And if there ends up being something in all this mess, people aren't going to know it. They're going to drive right into something. People complain about chaser conversion. They say that's bad. You guys have no idea. You have no clue. Even most chasers know what to do. Try being out here in thousands of cars with regular civilians. Jersey Village is tightening up again. Jersey Village is getting a hook. If you guys are in Jersey Village or anywhere near that, you probably need to shelter just in case. Why there's not even a watch. I don't know why. But there's a definite hook forming. Also, don't hit your brake in water. Holy cow! Where did some of you guys learn how to drive around here? Seriously. Don't break in water. It's a bad idea. I want to teach y'all how to drive someday. Just slow down, take your foot off the gas. Things are wet. Trying to get to Aldine. We got a little bit of rotation forming out in Jersey Village. I'm not going to be able to get to that. I'm way too far out. But if I can get down to Aldine, I'm going to let it come right to me. That's what I'm going to do. Because I'm crazy. Just get going that music for a little while. I want to know why there's not something down in Jersey Village, or there should be something in Jersey Village. There should be. There is a definitive. I'm looking at the correlation coefficient right now, and if it turns blue, uh, NWS. Just that set of spring. Blows my mind if we in November. I know it's part of like the winter season. Still, why Southeast Texas? Strange to me. We are the ones that keep getting this. Here's another driving tip. You're driving in bad weather, and it's 5:15 in the evening, and you know the sun's going down. How about you turn your lights on? Just saying. tried four different positions for this phone on my windshield, trying to figure out how to put it where it won't be obstructed by something. And yeah, that's where it's going to be. Boston, if you have your radar handy, open it up, look at Jersey Village, just north of Houston, northwest of Houston, and let me know. Get on CC and let me know if you start seeing a debris ball. I can't believe there's nothing down there. Not even watch. Intersects this highway. 2 minutes? 2 minutes. But to find out if there's something there or not, 2 minutes. Yeah, I know. I agree. I mean, I'm shocked right now. It's not worn, it's not washed, and I'm telling you, this thing is tightening. It is tightening quick. I'm trying to get down the highway so I can get underneath it. No CC drop yet. All right, good. Maybe like 2 or 3 miles. About 5 miles from where I want to be. becoming very outflow dominant or outbound dominant on velo. So maybe it won't do anything. Almost that entire area is outflow now or outbound flow. I'm saying outflow, outbound. But all it takes is a little bit of inbound that can change. Good. Get off the highway here pretty soon. Get up on 249 actually. West. Sky's a really weird color right now. Like a pink. Kind of cool. Pray for me. I'm going to exit right here and go west. I'm going to shoot straight through the floor. Not supposed to do this. It's second time in less than a week. Oh, that's cool looking. Right on the boundary of this sucker. But it won't be for long. Velo's picking up. Southeast, no, yes, southeast of Jersey Village. It's picking up outbound. Calm before the storm. Here we go. A lot darker. What's going on? Beautiful. Keeping an eye on that thing right there in front of me, just in case. Suspicious. We got some hail directly northwest of me. That hook is completely outbound dominant now. Hold on. I can't tell if that's random raindrops hitting my car or just small hail. I don't really know at the moment. Look at these people. Are you kidding me? Welcome to Houston. Do what they want. Check C again. Nothing. All right. All right. It's about to get heavy. It's about to get real heavy. Here we go. It's like night out here right now. The last thing in the world I want to do is get in another neighborhood. That is so dangerous. How I didn't get killed on Monday, I don't know. So I am about 9 miles from Champions Forest, which is where I was on Monday with those other tornadoes. It just loves this area. Not seeing anything rotating. It's not, no, it's not. So let's go right over. Just here. Come on, truck. Go sit in the car wash. How ironic would that be? Still not a watch. Still not a warning. Still. Something's gonna drop down and then they'll put it out. Like, that's my first nocturnal tornado. Yeah. So shooting east until it drops something, or uh, it dissipates entirely. Unbelievable. The hail in the state alone probably would have prompted a severe warning at the very least. And that's not what we're getting. We've got anything. And there's the rotation marker. All right, so here's the deal. Now we got a rotation marker. False tornadic vortex signature, but Wish I could show you guys where I'm at on this break, but actually I can. Here's the radar right now. Here's that hook for those of you guys who aren't real familiar with it. What this thing's doing is it's just doing this. Doing this. All right, got your hail core right here. Obviously, you got me right here. In this right here, I just drew all over it. That's a rotation signature. That's the radar saying, hey, somewhere right here, it's picking up some rotation. Well, yeah, no kidding. I've been picking it up for 20 minutes now, doing that. But there's no couplet or anything yet. So couplet is, all right, so the radar is going to be over here. All right, so the couplet is you got red right here, you got green right here. This thing's not doing very well here, is it? And they're doing like a, it looks like yin yang basically, right? So if I see that right here, like I did on Friday or Monday, that's telling me there's a tornado likely either on the ground or soon to be. So what I'm trying to do is go right here, go to what's called correlation coefficient. So this shows like what is, all right, so you guys see all this red right here? See all that red? All this red right here? All this red right here? You got that green right there, right side of Aldine? That could be one of two things. In this kind of storm, that could either be a tornado debris, tornado debris, what's called a CC drop, or it could also indicate what is shown right here, which is hail. So that's hail. Um, so yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I'm just waiting to see if this thing can do anything other than really rain on it. But it took forever for that rotation signature to even show up. It's getting stronger. So the rotation, the MSI is what I look for. When I look at a rotation signature, I look at the MSI number. Here, I'll show you. So MSI stands for Mesoscale Strength Index. So it's that number right there. That MSI 3182 is what I'm looking at. So that is telling me right now the radar is picking up a mesoscale strength index strong enough to potentially put down a tornado. Anything over 3,000 could do it. It could be less than that. It's usually around 3,000 or more. This is at 3182. When I looked at it here a little while ago, it was not. It was at a 2 something. So it's strengthening. And I'm about to lose it. So I got to go. All right, we are now in a severe thunderstorm warning. It has just dropped. We are in a severe thunderstorm warning. All of North and Northwest Harris County for the next 25 minutes. So they're finally getting around to getting this put out. Took them long enough. Nah, I love the NWF. They got a lot going on. Obviously, my program that I'm doing this with is students, so I got a love for the NWF. I'll keep trying to get around here. Trying not to channel my inner Rick Timmer here. Kind of yelling and screaming. But we do have, so if anybody that is in the northwestern Harris County, you guys are in a severe storm warning. Very likely due to the hail that was dropping. When I was looking at this marker, it was indicating 1.5 inches. So, what, $50 maybe size? Pretty decent. So, and again, I can't say this enough. You know, I don't know who this person is in front of me. God bless them. I hope they get where they're going safely. However, don't drive with your hazards on. That's just a bad idea. If we can't see your hazard, or if we can't see your taillights, then we can't see your hazard. Okay? So if you think your taillights aren't enough, your hazards won't be either. So just a cool little storm driving tip. It doesn't do you any good to drive with your hazards on. Guess I'm gonna I've been right in the middle of this hook for like 20 minutes now. Not all tornadoes that drop right in the middle of that hook. Just FYI, some of them drop in front of it. Great example, the one that hit Klein yesterday, the one I was on, actually dropped right in front of it, not in it. The wall cloud was actually right in front of it. Some of them can drop a little further into it. Not an exact science. That's why you got to be really careful. Wait for a tornado warning to drop. I think it's going to pretty soon. Yeah. Expecting it to pretty soon. Or further now. Good. Nothing on Below yet tells me that there's anything that could drop. Not yet. One of the hardest things about chasing. Storm can move in a straight line and you will not. So you kind of have to acquire, reacquire constantly. Unless you're lucky and you're on a long straight road or a highway or something. And even on a straight, I'm on a straight road right now. But I still have to obey the laws of the land, obviously, traffic laws. But I'm out here trying to help people, not kill them. So I have to stop. I have to slow down. I have to respect the distance of other vehicles. And the storm does not. It's just going to go. Don't care. They don't care one bit. So don't know why anybody chooses to do this. Don't. Here's my inspector. All right, so this cell right in front of me, the one I've been on forever now, it has dropped an inch of hail just south of Aldine, so about quarter size. Go back on my side of the road again. Really hard to see it right now. Really hard. Lovely. Lovely. All right. Way it goes sometimes. Road is dead end. So I kind of need to go south anyway because I want to see what's going on with that hail. So this actually helps. I'm not in any way, shape, or form worried about a tornado right now, but I am worried about that hail. So proceed southbound and see what it's doing carefully. This is not where I want to be on a middle of a hook of a supercell. Up on a hill and an overpass. That's great. What is this doing? So again, Aldine all the way to about Barrett, Crosby, Atascocita, Humboldt, Kingwood, all under a severe storm warning. At the moment, it is basically a hail-driven event. Zero sign of rotation, tiny bit of a hook, but it does kind of look like it may be flattening out pretty soon. It is definitely a hail event. Anything over an inch gets reported to NWS as severe weather, so that's why that was dropped. For the next 15 minutes or so, and we'll see what happens. I am currently heading south on West Hardy Street. So, not really showing any signs of weakening, that's for sure. But I'm gonna. So I'm kind of in the meat of the hook right now. I'm probably going to end up getting out of it here in the next mile or so, and then it's going to clear up for me. I may take this down to 610 and shoot west that way, see if I can't reacquire it outside of this rain bag. Would help. And it certainly would be safer for me. Wrong downdraft here. Probably told her that. Get the 610 faster and get out of this faster. So anybody else want to be a storm chaser? Does this look fun? Especially when you're doing it by yourself? Funny thing is, this hook that I've been, and I keep calling it that. I don't really know if it is anymore, but it's kind of what it looks like. This southwestern section of this supercell has been very outbound dominant. Like the whole area has remained pretty green. Kind of odd. But everything around it is inflow or inbound dominant. They got this tiny little, it's almost like a marble size where I'm at. I got 16 coming up. Looks like in about a mile and a half. I'm going to head west on 610. Then I will try to re-engage with this a little further west. possibly in Cloverfield or something like that. Maybe I don't know. It's not going that far. I mean, it is, but it's not going that far south. But I'm there. I don't know. Watch it and see what happens when I get in 6 minutes, or I may totally disengage with it. Just now getting into the outer bands of it. Yeah, so something like saying turn around here. It's 6:10. Going one way and you're looking at GPS and a radar that flip the other way and showing a different direction than where you're actually going, it's kind of easy to turn around. Yeah, I need to go east. So I'm completely out of the system. And it's weakening. Who was actually still watching this? I don't know, like, I get like a list that says people are watching it. I don't know if anybody actually is. Probably not. Really. But it looks like this thing's weakening anyway, so actually it probably could just hit 59 and back up north. Offensive grandpa has been doing don't get killed up here. It's 59. Oh, it's cool. All right, I'm heading back north. It's going to right back in that right at that notch. It's even losing its tail cord. So, but much longer. Yeah, it's definitely weakening. Oh, it's the but failed. This thing doesn't look like it's going to do anything but just rain. Oh, yeah. Staying on it. It's going to rain. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Get out here to make sure nothing horrible is happening. It doesn't appear that a whole lot of horrible is happening. So, other than flooding the roads, which is something I put on the report. So. Well, darn it. As soon as I did this, another rotation marker just was one stand. Kind of. What are you doing, boss?